Welcome to Top Wise. Do you often wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m.? The interpretation is as follows. An innate and powerful connection to the sun that has developed over thousands of years exists between humans. Before the invention of electricity, our daily routines were dictated by the hours of daylight, and as a result, our sleeping patterns mirrored these hours. However, because of electricity and other forms of modern stimulation, our brains and bodies are able to remain active after the sun is set. This may wreak havoc on our bodies and our overall health. Having said that, a good number of individuals are successful in falling asleep quickly, but they often awaken around the same time in the middle of the night. This may be a very aggravating experience, particularly if you are unable to go back to sleep and, as a result, feel exhausted the following day. Hour cycle. Within a certain organ and the tasks it performs, the qi is at its strongest once every 2 hours, and that's not all. According to Chinese medicine, the body, the mind, and the emotions are interdependent, which means that if you have a disharmony in your physical body, it is related to your emotional condition. This is one of the core tenets of traditional Chinese medicine. If you consistently discover that you wake up at the same time throughout the night, it's possible that your body is attempting to communicate with you by doing so. Now that we have that out of the way, let's figure out what your body is trying to tell you. The following is a list of the internal organs and feelings that are connected to the various hours of the night. Number 1. Waking up between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m., or soon after you fall asleep. This is the period of the endocrine system, also known as the triple heater, during which the homeostasis of the body is regulated and enzymes are supplied. It is advised that you be sleeping by this hour so that your body can save its energy for the next day. If you are able to fall asleep between 9 and 11 but discover that you are waking up during the night, this may be a sign that your body is under excessive stress and is operating in fight or flight mode unconsciously. It's also possible that you'll discover your worried or frightening thoughts are becoming louder, which may result in a feeling of either being threatened or being in danger. If you are feeling unwell, you may notice that your symptoms are worsening around this time of the day, since this is the time of day when energy is also supplied to restore your immune system. Make sure that all of the crucial jobs are finished before you turn them in for the night. It is a good idea to have a notebook next to your bed so that you can quickly jot down any thoughts or ideas that spring into your head. After that, get some rest in the knowledge that you will be able to handle any new ideas or plans that were left incomplete first thing in the morning. A large dinner in the evening is an additional burden that your body does not need to be forced to bear. The body has to put its attention on restructuring and regulating everything that may have gotten out of whack throughout the course of the day. Practicing meditation or developing a routine to follow before bed helps you relax your thoughts and prepare for sleep. Number 2. Waking up between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. If you want to feel refreshed when you get up, you need to make sure that you've had enough sleep by this time. This is the time of night when the gallbladder is at its most active, and for this reason, it is also the time of night when persons who have gallbladder problems, such as gallstones, have the greatest discomfort. Because the gallbladder is responsible for breaking down fats in your body, waking up at this time every night could be a sign that you need to make adjustments to your fat intake, either by decreasing the amount of fat you consume or by concentrating on the consumption of fats and oils that are healthier for you. If you wake up between the hours of 11 and 1 every night, it may be an emotional indicator that you are holding strong sentiments of anger, resentment, or judgment against other people. This indicates that it may be beneficial to spend some time throughout the day thinking about your relationships with other people, as well as with yourself and how you may improve them. This will assist in releasing any negativity that may be restricting energy in your system and allowing it to flow more freely. Number 3. Waking up between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. If you find that you are often awakening during this period of time, your liver may be trying to inform you that it is unable to make use of the time it has been allotted to renew because it is being overworked by other responsibilities. During these moments, discomfort is likely experienced as a result of any congestion or toxicity in the liver. It is essential to take into consideration the widespread presence of surplus energy in the liver in our modern civilization. The liver is directly targeted by a number of factors, including our environment, which is fast-paced and crowded, frequent exposure to chemicals and pollutants, and toxic emotions such as anger and stress. Cramps in the muscles and damage to the muscles are both signs of an energy imbalance in the liver. Any ailment characterized by uneven or unpredictable symptoms, such as premenstrual syndrome, PMS, mood swings, or irregular bowel habits, may be an indication of a problem with the liver, since it is also important for regulating the activities that occur inside the body. Because the liver is also responsible for maintaining healthy eyes and vision, spending long hours squinting at a computer screen will almost surely impair your liver's function. In addition to this, drinking excessive amounts of alcohol, eating an unhealthy diet that is high in fatty foods, and taking an excessive amount of prescribed medication all contribute to even greater stagnation in the liver. You will be doing your body a favor if you cut down on the quantity of sugar, fatty meals, alcoholic beverages, and caffeinated drinks that you consume on a daily basis. In addition to this, you should consider participating in a detox program in order to purge your liver. It will assist in the elimination of any toxins that may be preventing it from working at its optimal level. If you wake up between the hours of 1 and 3 in the morning, it is an indication that you are experiencing quite intense sentiments of wrath, resentment, and irritation. Spend some time thinking about the things that are hurting you, and try to pinpoint the aspects of your life that might be potential sources of negative energy. Make an effort to extricate yourself from those components whenever you can. Number 4. Waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. If you have awakened during this period, it is likely that you should focus your attention on your lungs, or more specifically on the way that you are breathing. Because this is the time of night when your lungs are working the hardest, an interruption in your sleep might indicate that something is getting in the way of your capacity to take long, deep breaths that are beneficial to your health. It is likely that this is due to emotional issues, and it may indicate that you are unable to relax and accept the truth that there are aspects of life over which you have no control. A wake-up period ranging from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. could also be the consequence of grieving, which is often accompanied by the experience of a loss. In any case, the most important thing is to train yourself to relax by practicing deep breathing and acceptance in an attempt to release yourself from tension caused by circumstances over which you have no control. Number 5. Waking up between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. When you first get up in the morning, your colon is at its most active and has the most flow of energy. It is prepared to remove its contents from your body in the most painless and expedient manner possible. It is now the perfect moment to get out of bed and begin your day. In addition, now is the ideal time to do some exercise, since strenuous physical activity is one of the finest ways to get your qi moving. Any symptoms that you encounter during this period might be an indication that the colon is out of balance and that you need to pay attention to this organ. In particular, if they are related to the digestive tract and entail either constipation or diarrhea. Because maintaining an adequate level of hydration is one of the primary requirements for a healthy colon, you should make it a point to do so throughout the day. The capacity to let go of problems, people, or circumstances, as well as the desire to cling to them, are the primary emotional qualities that are associated with the colon. When it comes to reestablishing colon health, it is common for the solution of any psychological difficulties associated with holding on or letting go to be of assistance. In addition, make an effort to intentionally place your trust in things that you can't alter and instead concentrate on the things that you can really control to improve your level of pleasure and success. Many of us are used to staying up late and don't find anything unusual about it, particularly if we are able to get a sufficient amount of sleep each night. However, according to the principles of Chinese medicine, the timing of your sleep is just as important as the total amount of time spent in dreamland each night. It is recommended that you go to bed no later than 10:30 p.m., so that you are sleeping by 11 p.m., which is the period when the gallbladder and the liver begin to regulate qi, process emotions, maintain hormonal balance, and cleanse the body. In terms of preserving our health, particularly as we get older, the period of time between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., which corresponds to the gallbladder and the liver, is regarded as the most crucial by practitioners of traditional Chinese medicine. This concept is supported by the findings of current research. During the first 3/4 of the night, we enter the stage of sleep known as the deepest sleep. The most rejuvenating aspect of sleep occurs at this stage of deep sleep. The stress hormone cortisol drops during these hours, but activity in the parasympathetic nervous system goes up. Because of this, we are able to get complete slumber and free ourselves from the fight or flight reflexes that are predominant when we are awake. Memory and learning are both thought to take place during this period of sleep. If you don't get enough of this kind of sleep, you could not only feel weary when you wake up, but you might also have trouble concentrating and functioning normally throughout the day. In addition, the release of human growth hormone, which is necessary for healing our bodies from the everyday damage they sustain and keeping our health in check, occurs between the hours of 9 p.m. and 7 a.m., making each hour of sleep during these hours extremely important. Your body is always sending you signals, and the Chinese medicine body clock may help you decipher them. However, it is essential that you make use of your intuition in order to establish whether or not there is another message that is attempting to be sent to you. We are interested in hearing your opinions. Do you often wake up at the same time each night while you're sleeping? If so, at what hour is it? How do you put yourself back to sleep when you wake up? Or do you remain awake? Please share your thoughts with us in the section below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that we may continue to make more like it. Click the subscribe button to watch more videos just like this one, and don't forget to click the notification bell button. Also, make sure you check out some of the other content that we have on our channel. We appreciate you watching.